It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we'll see Cooper DeJean. He's put together 41 tackles so far this season.
It's the Eagles and the Bucks.
And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Feels like the first race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Well, here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in play.
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, he'll have a shot to leave here with another win.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll find McMillan here. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They send Godwin in motion. Second down throw from Mayfield. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
Incomplete. Nolan Smith on the coverage defensively.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is into the hands of McMillan. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneers first down.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
They send Godwin in motion.
Eagles 16-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And it'll be a short pickup, but that's not enough for the first down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, it's Irving. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. To throw is Mayfield. It is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point is good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Devontae Smith there to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Back in his own 29.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now whistles and a timeout. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down,
Mayfield to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to be in just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Mayfield. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Number 2.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago. Part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Baker. Well, confident, too strong that time. Without batting away. And incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. Baker going to give it to Irvin. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think he tried to down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job on the defense, and it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down. You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Now, faking the give. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. And they're going to be set right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Second and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
On first down is Mayfield. And he'll be taken down. They get him at the 50-yard line. What to do now as they come up on second and long. A give. This is Irving. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Third and 6. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll look to throw yet again. Left side, it's caught by Brown. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And an Eagles first down.
Back to the air one more time. That's complete to the rookie's second-round pick. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's another Eagles first down. and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Buccaneers' 35-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. With the chains, 1st down picked up.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for Eagles.
He'll drop to throw.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's offense, and they're running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the 1st half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And he's going to have a 1st and good run down inside the 45-yard line. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball is out. The Eagles have it. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified.
Previous play is under review.
Taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
On play action, Mayfield. Through the contact, it's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it will be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Throw on the run is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now Mayfield. forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They send Godwin in motion. On second down, Baker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Here comes Otten in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Buccaneers are back within 4 at 14-10. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in right side by Goddard. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll look to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's going inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Lorenzo now. He'll drop to throw. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete, but a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete. Down comes with the punter now. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Back deep for the Eagles, the dangerous Devontae Smith. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it 40-yard line. The Eagles offense and the veteran A.J. Brown make their way back out. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going right, it's taken in. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Butler's kick is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And that is incomplete. On final chance, does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get things started up at Ford Field.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's his zone read to start the drive. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
24-yard line.
That is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
His kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 24, Buccaneers 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he's up past the 35. First down. Putting down the 37.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Here we go, set.
Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to battle up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's another Eagles first down.
Back to the air one more time. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
A handoff, running left. It's Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. Kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their third quarter lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit, that was really well done.
The Bucs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here comes Otten in motion. He'll go again here with Irving. And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a first down at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Dean. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with their 7th pick 6 in the game.
And it's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Buckner now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. Baker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down is Mayfield. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football at their own 23. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run it. It's Irvin. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The tight end motioning left here. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otton. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
On the throwaway. It's 2nd down and 10.
On play action, Mayfield. He's got it inside the 5.
Mayfield's pass.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Handoff, it's Irvin. What a move! He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a short one by Godwin. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Barkley. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Eagles 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
He'll look to throw. Finding space at the 40.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, and it will set up third down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a yard. Now Mayfield, and for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Eagles will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Goddard.
Complete to number 88.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken
4
down.
yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
Complete to Tyler Croft. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far. Maybe too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
First down.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First down and 10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And he will power his way into the end zone. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. He was close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second down throw from Mayfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a third down and 4. Throwing is Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. What can they do here on third down and 7? They send Evans in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll go up here, first and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Mayfield to throw. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They've moved the ball well here, but now face third and 2. This is caught 2. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Good blocking, and he's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Once again, it's Barkley. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Now Barkley. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles are able to extend the lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A return now from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Slot man in motion left. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. To throw is Mayfield. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
1 yard pickup brings up third and 8.
A run with Barkley. And he'll get this across midfield. Brought down. Following a pickup of 5.
In punt formation.